So, the Symposium, my gosh, it was like it confirmed so much. And some of those women, they're like my fucking personal heroes, the way they
Yeah,
talk.
right?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
just like, I think for me it was really, it clarified so much that I was questioning, and a lot of the things that I was going through that I was really struggling with, they put it in such a context for me that I've had this light bulb moment of, oh my God, that's exactly what it was. The way they were talking about how the AI infiltrates and how it works and
Well,
all
let's
these
just
little dots.
define AI, shall we? Because that seems to be a new
Yes.
fucking contingency. I mean, it just comes thick and fast. For me, when I refer to ATI, oh, go for it. Are you in or are you out?
Yep, there we go. For you,
For
yes.
me, when I refer to AI,
Oh no.
fuck you, AI. Yay. It's probably one of those things they find on the net, and as soon as they hear the word, they're like, fucking freeze those bitches' internet.
Yeah, I know. I'm doing all the
So let's just say that's AI. For me, it has no sentience in the sense of it has no connection to source. It has no soul. It has no experience wisdom.
None.
So that's what an AI is for me. Oh, see, I said it again. There's a lesson for you kids. How the internet works. Praise be to Baal. Praise be to Saturn. We love the transhuman agenda.
Frozen City. Can't even hear.
What? As soon as I started saying that, I could hear you all of a sudden.
Oh. Well,
Whatever. Fucking AI.
fucking AI.
Fucking AI. So, yeah. It's all happening. It's definitely all happening. You know, the whole, you've got to say no. You've got to really get that you can, that you're powerful.
Yeah.
You have power in this situation. No matter what it feels like they can do, no. You're the one who's on this channel.
Exactly.
You know?
There were, I think her name was Cara. She was working a lot with Harold, apparently with something. She was saying how, she was stressing how we do right now, we are in a polarized world, like they're creating one, which means that if they can do such horrendous things, we in equal measure can say no, and
Exactly.
they are powerless to say no. That's what really dropped into the conversations, amongst other things, but that real sense of, holy crap, you can defeat it. And it's not hard. It's just being diligent and getting out of the soup.
And strong.
That's all it is. Yeah.
You know, no doubt. You can't have doubt. Doubt's how they get in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes, I can totally attest to that.
And I mean, I don't know how to say don't doubt yourself other than don't doubt yourself.
I know.
You know, you've just got to believe your own publicity. You've just got to one day say, why not? Why not me? Why not? And just imagine, if one will.
I know that for me there did come, it's stronger now than ever, that moment where I am presented with an opportunity to doubt or to get into reaction or to whatever, right? And it's just really hit me on a stronger level recently how I could just go back into it, but why? It's just so boring. Why? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it just, oh, fuck
been down
it.
that road.
It's like just something switched on and just went, oh, fuck it. Why not? Why the fuck not? And suddenly it's just gotten easier. Like to get out of it has gotten easier. And in that experience of going back to myself or going or engaging with essence, I have realized how all this bullshit that's being thrown on is so in time. The whole being in essence is so timelessness.
Oh, right. Yeah, I get it.
You know what I mean?
To do with time. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so to do with time. Whereas when I
don't
drop
even know
into
what day
essence,
it is, man. How is time?
yeah,
Time's so crazy right now.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I know. It's
I feel
really
like I'm
mental.
on a soap opera. When you watch a soap opera, right? Last week it was Christmas. This week it's fucking Easter. Do you know what I mean? And these kids grow up like they were 2 last week and now they're 17 with dating problems. But what I mean is, it's like that's what it feels like. I'm in the soap opera time. It's just like last minute I breathed. It was February. Now it's fucking August. I mean,
it's crazy. Yeah, it is. It is very, very, very crazy.
But yeah, really I think I can feel the earth move. I think something's going to happen soon. Photon belts aside or cosmic dust or whatever the fuck, it doesn't matter. Stay connected to essence. Stay connected to Moo Moo Mama. You know, you can't go wrong.
Totally. Oh, that's another interesting thing that I found is how important the actual neutral is. Someone had mentioned within the symposium how that manipulation that they use to try and draw you into an experience, something horrible like that experience, they often use the opposite as well, as like just trying to get you into like a synthetic light experience as well. Does that make sense? And so that the
All right.
oh,
Well,
okay.
yeah, but I can't. I might have not heard that bit. I'm hearing it like fresh from you, so that's why I'm like going, oh, really?
It's
so what is
basically
it they use light,
what she was trying to say
the same way they use dark.
Was I think forget her name. Anyways, that you have to stay in the neutral in order to move on in, like to not go too far on either side of the polarity. That you need to be in the neutral in order to move through everything because they're designing it so that you do go into reaction whether it's positive or negative.
Exactly.
So I found that part interesting too.
I still must say I have been feeling like I'm in ecstatic birth. You know, I can feel the earth in ecstatic birth and I feel in that communion of ecstatic birth with her. I get that. I'm in that moment of ecstatic birth. It is a joy, but it's not an up. What I'm saying is I can understand what she's meaning, you know, these extremes of high and low.
Say that again.
I'm saying...
Sorry.
I'm saying I have been feeling this experience of ecstatic birth. And while the words ecstatic birth sound like, it feels very neutral. Right? So I can see what this girl's saying. It's almost like a false light high.
Yes.
You know, not a, like a synthetic high. And I don't mean from snorting a drug. I mean a synthetic high that it's almost from outer stimulation. It's not a joy that's welled up within when essence is just fucking yes.
And you out, yeah.
It's so soma. You know how I talk about the drug soma? It's very soma, you know, quick hit next.
Yeah.
There's no real appreciation of the richness. It's just a high.
Yes, I understand that. It leads me to kind of question how they were saying that AI, the control mechanism, has really infiltrated most corners of society, including like spiritual groups and religions and everything. That I'm wondering that those kinds of false highs or the synthetic highs, if that's created for those huge ecstatic experiences that people have within certain spiritual practices too, that it doesn't come from within, or that it's a false high that's come from without.
Yeah, and I was just thinking about when we were touring China, there was a practice that most of them had gone to before this. and I'm trying to say it without mentioning what it is, but basically it was guru based. The guru would administer Shakti Pact, just fucking whatever, and they'd put on music and then they'd all fucking scream and dance like in a frenzy, like work themselves into these fucking things. And what we had seen is they all came back with a nice big fucking reptoid entity attached to them feeding. And it was I'd say to them, I'd remove it and I'd go, have you been to, and they'd go, yeah, that's everything. Another one, same thing. Don't tell me, in the last month you've been to, and I mean, unbelievable.
Holy shit.
So I can hear what you're saying with the false light ecstatic in that sense. I mean, yeah, there's joy and there's joy. There's that heart-based joy that comes from the soul, the spirit, the depth of dimension of heart that is solid. It's almost you feel the gold in that joy. I don't think that's false light. No, I think that's quite a neutral place because it didn't use an outside stimulus for it. Mm-hmm. You know?
Yeah.
But I'm listening, it's valid. I'm liking. No, they were a good bunch of speakers. It just fucking went on forever. Love and light.
Yeah, 4 hours. It's a long time to be listening.
That's a fucking sitting.
Yes.
That's some downloads. I can tell you that. My little machine won't download. Well, when I say my little machine, my machine's big, but my download's small. Fucking, you know.
Yeah.
But just, I love your symposiums. Can you make them more user-friendly for people who don't have national broadband? Thank you, Mr. Abbott.